Jolene, welcome. I'm glad you decided to come in. We talked a little bit about the 2011 Grand Cherokee. I know you saw the commercials on it. It's time to take a look at the real thing. Come on over. Now, even though we have done a complete redesign, we started from the ground up on this vehicle and changed pretty much everything in it. We were able to maintain that Jeep heritage, that DNA that makes a Jeep a Jeep. First of all, you'll notice that the front end design of this new 2011 Grand Cherokee, there's that 7-slot grille. Been with us forever. It represents the 7 continents that the Jeep has been on. Like throw a little trivia in with your new car. Rounded headlights, and you're going to notice a lot of attention that we paid to the fit and finish on these vehicles. It's the little things that usually go unnoticed that really make a vehicle world class. If you look inside here real quick, you'll notice that inside there in that reflector, we actually emblazed the Jeep front end. The old style Jeep front end into the reflector. Usually only find that on really high-end luxury vehicles. Underneath the hood here, used to be called an engine compartment. Well, now it's more of a corral. This is holding 290 horsepower now. We've raised our towing capacity on the Jeep Grand Cherokee to 5,000 pounds from 3,500 pounds last year. Usually that would mean you lost a little bit of fuel economy. Not in this case. 11% increase in the gas mileage. Up to 23 miles per gallon coming out of this new Pentastar V6. Dual overhead cam, variable valve timing, all of the latest and greatest in engineering breakthroughs that have come along are now inside the Grand Cherokee. You're really going to enjoy this. It's also a very quiet engine. Extremely quiet, much better than they've ever been before. Behind that, the Quadra-Trac 1 transmission gives you a single-speed 4-wheel drive, completely electronically controlled, going to keep your vehicle nice and safe in the snow and the ice and dirt and mud and all those things that we find around here. Because I know safety was one of your concerns. We put over 45 safety features inside of the vehicle. Upper and lower side airbags, they call them torso airbags. Those are all in there, as well as your front airbags. You have crumple zones all the way through the vehicle, keeping that force away from the drivers and passengers to keep the interior of this very safe. And with those over 45 safety features, we are now #1 in our class for safety features. It's a very safe vehicle. Also, you're looking at our first of keyless and go systems. This vehicle is armed with a system, you see a little key I have here, that I don't have to put this key into anything. I can keep it in my pocket. I can walk up, I can lock the vehicle from the outside. And then when I need to get into the vehicle, all I have to do is grab the handle and it unlocks as long as that key is within reach of the outside of the vehicle. Makes the 2011 very, very easy to operate. Let's put it that way. In the back seat area, nice and big. We've added 6 inches of length to the Grand Cherokee this year. We put 4.5 inches of that length right inside the passenger rear compartment, which is going to give us the largest knee and leg room in its class. Very comfortable. I want to show you one quick thing here before we go around the back. If you look at the bottom of this seat, you'll notice that when I pull the handle to recline the back, you'll notice it pivots just a touch. That's to keep the pivot point and you comfortable as you lean back. We have reclining seats in the back now, and that pivot allows it to stay extremely comfortable. Come around back here with me. And as we come around, notice that the wraparound taillights on this, very luxury, very smooth finish. It's going to give you a lot of that upper class look. We're re-earning the name Grand Cherokee because that's a badge that's earned. In the back, 35.1 cubic feet of storage space with the back seats down. It's going to give you plenty of room to pack along all your hiking, your camping equipment, anything you want. Also with that 5,000 pound towing capacity, along come the jet skis, no problem. The ATVs you were talking about, no problem. And when you want to store a little extra stuff, we give you the storage compartment underneath where your spare tire is. And to keep this out of the way so it's not falling on you, because it used to be that you had to hold it one-handed, give you a little hook right here, goes around the top, keeps that up out of your way. You notice that your jack and tools are now contained in this styrofoam container that's not only to keep these from moving on you, it's to keep quiet in here. Also, it's going to suck up some of that road noise that comes from underneath the vehicle. Makes the inside of this very comfortable, keeps that fatigue factor down. Another safety feature that we've built into the Grand Cherokee. Done? It's right back underneath. Also, we put a little flashlight over there in the corner in case you drop the keys back here to be able to find them. It's rechargeable, sits in its own little holder. If you come up front, you'll notice that you also can lock and unlock from the passenger side. There's your passenger seat, and as you get in, I want you to notice that all of your touch points now are soft touch material. There's leather on the handrest, and even the upper part here is soft material. Have a seat in there. I'm going to go around the other side. I know you're dying to try this out on the road, and I can't wait for you to feel how this feels. So many welds, so much time taken into it, and you're really going to feel it out there on the road. Jolene, welcome to the inside. I know that the 2011 Grand Cherokee it really impressed you with the outside, with all of the upgrades that we've made to this vehicle. The lowering of the price, $453 over last year's model, but adding $2,500 in upgrades that you don't pay for is just unheard of in the business. You'll notice there's leather inside of here in a Laredo model. Also, you'll notice that here's that touch start. All I have to do is press this button while my foot is on the brake and the engine starts up. I don't have to have the key out. We've added satellite radio. We've added the Bluetooth in all Grand Cherokee models. It is active, and your controls for your Bluetooth, your Uconnect phone, right here on your steering wheel, as well as your audio controls, your cruise control, and the electronic vehicle information center. All of those are in the center now, and your controls are right here on the steering wheel. This is going to make this vehicle extremely safe. Your dual climate controls, everything else that you're going to need. It's time to go drive. I'm glad you're coming with me. We're going to go have fun. Come on, Jolene, let's go drive the 2011 Grand Cherokee.